What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? It's Plant Based with Nicole. I'm your host, Nicole Richey, coming to you live on a Saturday. This is not my typical day for my podcast, but I'm doubling up this weekend. So today I am interviewing Scott Burnyard. Let's just say the body is the body for me. Okay, his body be bodying. What's up, y'all? Come on in. I'm interviewing Scott Burnyard today. This is a special episode. I will also be back tomorrow for my regular podcast. We need to find out, how is his body like that? Like, where is all these muscles coming from when he's eating a vegan diet? Remember, because we don't get protein, as you know, everybody be saying vegans don't get enough protein. Whatever. I'm here to show y'all otherwise, okay? Because I ain't one to gossip. If you see me looking like this, y'all, it's just because I want to be able to see him. Because if I'm looking at my device here, all I can see is my precious self. Hey, Scott.
Okay. How you doing, Nicole? Peace.
Good. Thank you for joining me today. You a busy butt.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I appreciate you for reaching out to me, first of all. You know, if you didn't reach out to me, then, you know, we wouldn't have this interaction right now. So, yes, absolutely. It's an honor to be on your platform.
It's definitely an honor. I've been watching you. I've been watching you. And I was like, okay, I got to interview him because he just representing all over the place. Okay. Not only your diet and your ways of eating and your lifestyle, but it's the entertainment and the performance for me. You're a great performer, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'll be dancing with you in the video.
Oh, you be dancing.
You be getting it in. It touches me. Okay, it touches me. Anyway, thank you so much. I'm so sorry about all the issues with IG. Every week it's been an issue, and I'm just like, maybe I need to go to the other side and start going live on YouTube instead. But anyway, okay, so let's get into it. Like, okay, first of all, your body be bodying. Okay.
Thank you very much.
I'm like, how can I be down? How can I be like you? Okay, let's go back though. When did you go plant-based and like why? Let's start there.
Ooh, yeah, you know, first off, hello everybody. My name is Scott Burnyard. I'm a health coach. I'm a host, motivational speaker, professional content creator when it comes to health from a holistic perspective, health and wellness from a holistic perspective. And it all started in 2015. So 2015, that's when my journey towards like conscious living and conscious eating kind of began, you know. So I was shooting a documentary in Times Square, New York. I'm, you know, Jamaican, but I reside in New York. That's why I got the hoodie on. It's getting cold out here. So I was shooting a documentary in Times Square. When I shot the documentary, called The Well Easier Gym. If you know, people know that I'm all about the calisthenics. I'm all about body weight training, body weight movement. Of course, I go to the gym for sure, but my love for fitness started with the calisthenics. That's where it started. So I was shooting the documentary and I injured myself. And when I injured myself, you know, when you injure yourself, you just go to the doctor. So when I went to the doctor was telling me, "Oh, you have inflammation in your wrists." And I'm like, okay, I have inflammation in my wrists. And then he just gave me medication. And long story short, I took the medication, you know, faithfully took the medication, but it was making me more depressed because I wasn't really seeing the results. And I just felt like it was a waste of time at that point. And throughout my trial of depression, like something just told me, you know what, let me research and let me look up inflammation. So when I look up inflammation on my iPad at the time, it said that like meat and dairy and certain other things that are highly processed are highly inflammatory. And it really shocked me because, you know, growing up, you know, from a Jamaican background, you know, a lot of curry chicken, a lot of oxtail, you know, a lot of meat, you know, and also with the propaganda and what they show in the media, like, oh, eating more meat gets you manly, eating more meat, put muscle in your body. So it kind of shocked me at first. And when it shocked me, I said, you know what? I need to go on this with a more realistic approach. And realistically, I said, okay, I can do this for like, not, well, I can't do this, but it was more like, let me research before I know what I'm getting myself into. So I did a lot of research between 8 to 9 months. And when those 8 to 9 months, I said, okay, I think it's time for me to make that step. And I made that step for 1 week. I said, okay, I'm just going to go vegan. I know what I need to do. I know how to replace certain things. So I'm not going to be out here eating McDonald's salad and thinking I'm doing something, you know? So, and within that first week, my body just started to feel great, started to feel very cleansed, started to feel brand new. You know, I used to suffer from a lot of acne, um, you know, in my 20s. I used to suffer from a lot of acne, and all my acne just like started to like really dwindle and just go away. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. And I'm sleeping much better too. So within that first week, it was like, wow. And then the second week, you know, I had that inflammation in my wrist, and the inflammation in my wrist run away just from eating healthy and just from um,
eliminating
incorporating more anti-inflammatory foods into my regimen. So that's how the journey began. From 2015 and 2016, that's when I said, okay, let me go vegetarian. And then I did 1 year vegetarian, and then I went vegan in 2017.
You said 2017?
2017 was when I went vegan. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's amazing.
Yes,
isn't it amazing what removing certain foods from your diet can do?
Yeah.
AKA animal products.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing. Like that was my reason for going plant-based I forgot the year, but I was 36. I'm about to be 49. Oh my God. Next Saturday is my 13-year anniversary being plant-based. Hi.
Oh, okay. Wow. 13 years. Salute. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. 13 years. Anyway, but my reason for going plant-based originally was for healing purposes as well. I was suffering with chronic pain from an injury I had from the computer, you know, the repetition of the computer at work, you know, so it was actually a big flare-up that happened. And eliminating the animal products, like, you know, a month later, mine took about a month before I started really seeing a difference, but like, it's amazing. So thank you for sharing your story. That's dope.
I love
what would you say? Huh?
I love
you said you love
sharing my story.
Yeah.
I love sharing it, you know, because from back then till now, every time I share it, people get so inspired and people get so like, wow, okay, you know, if he can do it, then maybe I can do it as well too. So it's love to share.
Yeah, you can't keep that kind of stuff to yourself. You got to share and bless the world, because people don't know if they don't hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they're not seeking after it themselves to research, they're not going to know about it unless people are sharing their stories. So that's what we're here, and that's why I like to do my my interviews and stuff, because I've shared my story. People have interviewed me, but there's so many other people that have stories too. You know, I'm trying to get everybody's story out there. What would you say is like the most important thing you've learned about this lifestyle, or just like about yourself since turning over to a plant-based? Is there anything like you want to share?
So many things. It has changed me for the better. It has definitely transformed my life and changed me for the better. But one will be let that food be thy medicine. Let that food be thy medicine. You really have to take accountability, and you really have to, you know, not be so oblivious to what is going on as far as like how they're contaminating, you know, certain foods out here, especially like being so oblivious to certain ingredients as well too. You know, that's why you have to do your research. I always tell people, if you're going to go into this lifestyle, please make sure you do your research. Do not just go into it blindly and just say, okay, I think I'm just going to do this based on the knowledge that I already have. No, you want to continually to do research, you know, while you're on this journey. So let that food be that medicine.
Yes, that's a good one. I really love that saying. That's a good quote. Okay, so okay, your body, your body though.
Yeah.
So was your body like this before you went plant-based and then you just maintained it,
Mm.
or did it happen after going plant-based? Like, walk us through that because your muscles are just like on fleek.
Thank you. I
Okay.
appreciate it. Yeah. I would say, yeah, I definitely had a physique before I went,
Hmm.
plant-based vegan, before I, had a, but now compare myself from back then till now, I feel so much healthier. I sleep very peaceful at night. Like, I
Yeah.
could like literally just go and sleep on demand, especially after detoxing and fasting. Um, but I always had a very hardcore. I want to say hardcore, but I'm a hard worker. Like people are like, "Oh, Scott, how can you get a body like yours?" Well, I'm like, listen, you have to put in the work. You have
Yeah.
to, not just from the nutritional side. Like, yeah, you eat right, you're doing your thing. That's great, but you have to put in the work. You have to work out. You have to do some type of resistance training. You have to
Yep.
discipline yourself. You have to go to sleep at a certain night, at a certain time. So it's less like everything just adds up towards getting that result, as far as me concerned. And then anybody else, you just have to put the time in. Put the time in for
Yeah.
things that you see as priority. So yeah.
Amen to that. But you've been able to maintain it. Like some
Yeah.
people would think like, oh, like you go vegan, you're gonna lose all your muscle. Well, guess what, y'all? Look at Scott Burns' our body. Okay. Did he lose his muscle? No, he did not. So everybody that
Actually look
be all,
bigger.
yeah. Everybody that be like, you get scrawny, you get all skinny, and I'd be like, I'm not muscular like you, but I'm not
Right.
muscular, but like I'm actually bigger than I was when I first went plant based. So obviously I'm eating enough. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not lacking nutrition. I'm not lacking protein and everything. So everybody that's always saying like no one can build muscle
Right.
or maintain muscle on a vegan diet, he's been eating it for 6 years, and I don't see him lacking anything. So share the word, y'all. Share the word.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying? Don't you get tired of hearing that a lot, or is it just me? Because you don't get
Yeah.
tired of it.
I mean, for me, because I tell people like, oh, you're like, yo, they compliment me on the physique and everything. I'm like, I'm vegan. Like, how can you be vegan and look like that? And I'm just like, I just tell them like, hey, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
I know how to do it from my 7 years into the lifestyle.
yeah,
I definitely know how to do it. I keep it
yeah.
very
You're
simple.
doing it all
I don't
right.
like to complicate things. It's like, man, listen, if you want to grow muscle, you definitely have to be in a caloric surplus. Of course, you got to eat more calories than what you burn. Also, with a combination of efficient resistance training as well too. Especially for the ladies out there that wants to uh, you know, grow their butt or anything like that.
You should grow their
you gotta
butt.
live. Not for the women, like some of my female clients, like, oh, I don't want to lift weights, 'cause I'm gonna look like a man. I'm like, listen, you gotta
Yeah,
you gotta put the work in. You gotta do some resistance training. That's how you're gonna grow.
yeah,
Whether it's weights or calisthenics or whatever fitness discipline that you may choose. So I always tell people, it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
yeah. It's very
Yeah,
important to incorporate that resistance training, though. You
it
can't just
is.
do cardio. You know what I mean? You're not going to build the definition and stuff with just cardio.
Not gonna build
Would you agree with
muscle with
that?
cardio.
You
No,
agree?
that's just
Yeah.
conditioning. But you want to build muscle, you have to break down the tissues, the muscle fiber tissues, the fascia tissues, right? Break those down through metabolic stress, which comes through resistance training. Lifting weights, doing push-ups, doing dips, doing pull-ups.
Yeah.
Putting your body in that uh, stressful. I want to say stressful. Don't look at it as a bad thing. This is just a workout thing. Like, you have to break down the muscles, but then throughout the recovery, that's where you're going to see majority of the
Yeah.
results. Proper
Yep.
sleep, proper nutrition, water, stretching for alleviated soreness. All right. So yeah.
Yep, exactly. Y'all take heed to what he's saying. Okay, so I know like everybody, I mean, I know you eat different like every day, but can you give me like a sample day of what your whole day might look like? A breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner, or I don't know if you label your meals, but just your
Mhm.
meals. Like give us a sample day on what you're eating. I mean, I know it's going to be different for everybody. So don't nobody like try to do what he do just cuz he do it, but I'm just saying like you're maintaining your physique obviously from both diet and workouts. So like tell me sample what your day might look like.
Man, watermelon. Yeah, I mean, when they're in season, absolutely, I eat watermelon like I'm that
Where do you
man.
live at right
I'm
now?
in New York.
Y'all still got good watermelon?
Yeah, I have a guy out there in Harlem. They're actually trying to shut down his watermelon stand, but he gets the watermelons from Georgia and from all the southern states, and bring them up to New York, and we support him. So I actually
Oh,
did an interview of him. I posted on my YouTube channel. I did an interview of him because the city's trying to shut down his whole operation, and he's been serving Harlem with the amazing fruits, the amazing vegetables, and just giving people a more healthier outlook.
and they
So,
trying to shut him down?
yeah, you know how it is. The powers that be, you know how it is. So
That's
we
wrong.
I said, I want to use my platform to bring awareness, which is definitely have been working. A lot of people have been signing a petition and donating and just getting the word out there.
Oh,
That's
that's
me. I'm a
good.
man of action. I don't really like to speak too much. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Put action behind it.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah.
Talk is
Well,
cheap.
say again?
I say because talk is cheap. You gotta put
Very
that
cheap.
action behind it.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, give me a
Especially
sample.
something that, yeah,
Oh, sorry.
absolutely simple. So no, it's fine. I'm very simple guy. Sometimes I just like to eat fruits in the morning. I just eat fruits. Fruits is amazing in the morning. Why? Because it detoxes your body, it allows the digestive system to be much more efficient throughout the day. So I just eat fruits. An abundance of fruits, and when I say abundance of fruits, it's not like I eat like a whole bunch of fruits at one time. Me, I'm a mono
Mhm.
fruit eater. So if I'm eating watermelon, I just do watermelon. If I'm doing soursop, I'm just doing soursop. If I'm doing blueberries, so be it. But other than fruits, um, very simple guy. I make some spelt pancakes. I make some pancakes or some spelt waffles. Or if I'm really really hungry, and I'll do like a quinoa. Oatmeal is good too. Nothing against oatmeal, but I've definitely been taking a liking to the quinoa flakes, like the quinoa porridge, and then
Mhm.
I will put some boiled bananas in there, some walnuts, hemp seeds, uh, date syrup, allspice, and it's a big bowl, so it's gonna like really, keep you really sedated, So that's like one of my favorite things to eat. Or I'll do like a chickpea scramble from time to time. It's
Mhm.
very rare, but I'll do a chickpea scramble. So like that's in the morning. In the evening
Wait,
time,
that's all just for the morning, or you're
yeah, that
giving
was just for the
examples of
morning.
you might do either one of those.
Either or, yeah, like yeah. Sometimes in the morning, I would just like I would just do like a tea. I
Hmm.
don't really eat heavy in the
Oh,
morning. I don't
yeah.
like. I don't. It depends. Like, say if I'm really going into the gym and I'm working out and I'm gonna have like a real heavy day, I'll do the quinoa
Yeah.
flakes. I'll do the spelt
Yeah.
pancakes. I'll do But if I'm
Something
not, I just
heavier,
eat
something
fruits.
heavier for more
Yeah,
energy.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and then if not, then I just do the fruits. So I'll just drink some bitter tea, which is like my favorite. Just drink some bitter tea, and then from there, the evening, going into that, probably some avocado toast or maybe a salad. I'm a very simple guy.
Okay.
Avocado toast, salad, something like that. Just what I could think of. And then in the dinner time, one of my favorite dinners I love to cook, I will cook like maybe like a rasta pasta from time to time. That's like one of my favorite meals to cook. With the oyster mushrooms or the maitake mushrooms, which is
Mm.
one of my favorites with the chickpeas. I'll make like a curry chickpea stew, um, with some wild rice, which is like one of my favorites, and I'll cut up some avocado, and I'm good to go. Oh, definitely alfalfa and microgreens in my salad. My salad will be like a very big alkaline salad, especially when I'm raw
Yeah.
fasting and detoxing. Yeah, my
Mm.
salad got the alfalfa greens. We got the romaine lettuce. We got kale. We got arugula, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes. Me too.
yeah, microgreens. Yeah, I'm a very simple guy.
Yeah. So do you do a lot of you don't do a lot of the processed like protein things, right?
Absolutely not.
Like the Beyond Meats and do you ever do tofu? Not
No, I'm
really.
I'm not a tofu guy. I'm not a
Yeah.
tofu guy. I'm not a soy guy. Nothing against soy. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing against soy. Just me personally just doesn't agree well with my body.
Okay.
And when
I
my
like that
body
you're
speaks to me, I
yeah,
listen.
you got to listen to your body. You
Yeah,
got to.
yeah.
I like that you're getting a lot of your protein sources are like from whole foods as
Hmm.
opposed to like I feel like all the people that have bodies like you that I've interviewed, no offense to any of y'all, I still got love for you. I'm saying like it's always like soy, seitan,
Yeah,
beyond
yeah.
things and beyond, just all those processed types of protein. So it's nice to see that you're getting protein from whole foods and you're
Mhm.
still looking the way you look,
Thank
maintaining
you.
your
Yes,
muscle. I like that.
absolutely.
And I'm
Yeah.
still waiting for that raw vegan what I eat in a day video. So I'm gonna
I'm
need you to get on that.
working on it, Queen. I am working on it. I shot the morning portion. I shot the evening portion. I just got to shoot the nighttime portion. It's almost
Okay.
finished. I should have it ready this week. Hopefully, it's
Okay.
it's
I'm on
it's
standby. I'm like,
really
okay,
fire.
come on,
Really
Scott.
amazing video. It's just me. It's just me. With the production, me with the editing. And I love it because I'm very serious about my art. Very serious about my
Yeah.
craft.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
when I produce
I
these videos,
love
put my heart behind it.
Yeah, I can't wait because I'm just really into those types of videos. I love watching people's what I eat in a day video, especially when
Hmm.
someone has a physique like yours and eats a vegan diet. And to just see that, it's just like it's motivating.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? It's not the same as if I see someone who's just heck of scrawny with what they eat in a day. Someone who's all but someone who looks like you and I see like he's eating a vegan diet and he looks like this and he's maintaining it. I know you already had your physique before eating, but you've maintained it. And it's like, okay, you have to, in order to maintain, you got to keep doing whatever you were doing before, which is, eating healthily and also working out. Speaking of working out,
Yeah,
how many days do you work out and what's your regimen like? Like, are you doing cardio and weights, just weights? Are you doing just resistance, calisthenics? Like, what's your routine look like?
great question. The great Bruce Lee once said, "Be like water, my friend." So I never just stick to one practice.
Mm-hmm.
I never just stick to just calisthenics or just weightlifting. I do it all. I do calisthenics. I have my calisthenic days, I have my weight training days, or I would do like a mix of both, which is called like hybrid training, best of both
Mm-hmm.
worlds. I do yoga as well
Oh,
too for
good.
my stretch and recovery session. And cardio, my favorite form of cardio, honestly, is running upstairs. I'm a stairs fanatic. I love It's something about just running upstairs that just get my adrenaline going and my quads be burning, my
Mm-hmm.
hamstrings. Like
It's
I
good.
love running upstairs. Like
It's
it
really
actually
good. It's a
puts a
great
smile on
workout for
my
the
face.
legs.
And where I live in New York, I'm very close to where they shot the Joker movie. I don't know if you've ever seen the Joker movie, but
Mm-mm.
those iconic stairs, those are one of my favorite stairs to just run up. And now the stairs became so famous because of the movie, but those
Yeah,
stairs are no joke, no joke. But yeah, cardio,
that's a great
it's
workout.
an amazing workout. Amazing workout. That's why I'm like, listen, I don't care how much you bench, how much you lift, you do this or that. Listen, you put somebody on the stairs, you show yeah, not no stairmaster, not no, oh, we can control the speed. And no, I'm talking about put somebody on some stairs and,
Yep.
and see how they get.
Speaking of stairs, like how many times would you recommend going like up and down?
Ooh,
Is just one time good?
nah, nah, one time ain't enough, man.
Nah.
If you're a beginner, it depends like what kind of stage you're going up to. Like if you're a beginner, like two or three
Like
is fine.
that's
Yeah,
one,
but yeah,
two.
and then the third one, you probably be like, okay, I'm done. But then, somebody for me, like, those are like go like 8, 10. It really depends on how I feel. But it really depends on what's your fitness level, what's your level, because everybody's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, that's what's up. So you do
absolutely.
a mixture of everything for your workouts. I
So,
like that. You change it up, do a little mixture, cardio, weights, and all that stuff. Do you lift
yeah.
heavy? Do you lift heavy?
I do from time to time. I do. One thing I really do love to lift heavy is like with my legs, but I did suffer like a deadlift injury last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been doing like barbell squats like that. I mostly do like machines. I'll do dumbbells, machines or dumbbells. But I would say not so too heavy, but I'm moderate.
Okay.
Moderate.
Okay.
But when it comes to the weighted calisthenics, I'll do a little bit heavy. Like I'll probably do like 100-pound pull up or something, or 100-pound dip. It really depends on how I feel. But I'm not so much on okay, I'm always gonna lift heavy, because at the end of the day, you got to protect your joints. Like some people just excessively just go, 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 and they don't think about recovery, and they don't think about protecting the joints. So yeah.
And also because you're like at a maintenance level, so you done already won. So now you're just maintaining, so you don't have to be like hardcore like you probably once were back in the day, right?
I still go hardcore.
You do
Yeah, I do. I have my
sometimes.
days where I'm like, oh no, we about to like really, really get it in, like,
Yeah.
especially with the community that I'm around. Like, yeah, I keep myself accountable. I'm very accountable. Very, very like, I'm like, oh no, I got to work out today. I got to go to the gym today. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's good.
But the community that's around me, those guys, they get it in, So when I see them as well, it's like, all right, I already know what time it is. I already know what I got to do, So
Yeah.
yeah, so
That's what's
I
up.
still got that hunger in me. I still got that fire in me, So that's what
That's good.
drives
That's
me.
good. I have one more live after this, and then I'm gonna do my workout.
All right, let's go.
I gotta get it in. Nah.
Right, right.
So has anybody gone? I have two more questions, and then I want you to talk about your training and your coaching. Um, has anybody gone plant-based because of you? Like any of your
Oh,
family or friends, like, inspired to
plenty of
go?
people. I have too many testimonies.
Oh,
you know,
that's great.
too many testimonies. One thing I've learned is like once you become the example, people will follow.
Mm-hmm.
I became the example. They started to see how my life changed. They just started to see how my aura started to like radiate even more, and how I was just very calm, yet so much energy. And people ask me and people question me, and let me tell you, I'll literally take time on my day to like to have a dialogue and speak with people, even people that meet me on the streets. But let's just say that, yeah, I converted a lot of people, and they've been thriving. Like one of my friends, he was in the hospital for I think he had like a crazy reaction or something like that, very health related. And I coached him on just going the plant-based way. And now the man is thriving. The man is doing very well. Sometimes he will detox and fast, because I run a detox and fasting group on Facebook, and I coach people on how to, go into the lifestyle. So yeah,
That's
I've
amazing.
plenty of testimonies.
That's good. That's
people
good.
people
You out there.
reversing, people reversing certain things that they thought they couldn't reverse. Uh, Testimonies that would just be like, wow, like, so yeah,
That's great.
yeah, yeah,
You're not only planting seeds, the, they're growing into plants.
yeah.
you know, so
Technically.
that's good. Touching lives. People are hearing you. They're watching you. they're listening, they're taking heed.
Yeah.
So that's good. Do you ever eat junk food?
Second?
Do you ever eat junk food?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I
Good.
was,
I'd like to hear that.
yeah, I do. Like, I like junk food, like as in what, like fried oyster mushrooms. Like, that's
Junk
like one
food.
of my favorite things.
No,
But
I'm talking about like, you don't know, like chips or like vegan ice cream, vegan
uh,
nachos every now and
yeah,
then. Like,
once in a while. But one thing I've learned is that like I did a 21-day raw vegan. It's 21-day raw vegan fasting detox.
mhm,
Raw, no cooked
mhm.
food,
Yeah.
just eating watermelon, eating fruits, eating vegetables, nuts and seeds, sea moss, herbs. And when I was finished with my 21 days, amazing.
Yep.
Restarted my circadian rhythm. I used to suffer from insomnia. I was going to sleep at like 8 p.m. I was like, oh, this is crazy. And afterward, when I got off of it and, started to get back into eating cooked food and things like that. And then I tried to eat some chips that I used to eat. And my body had like the craziest reaction. Like, what are you doing right now, sir? And I was like, oh my goodness, like it's crazy. Like I said before, the body will speak to you. You just have to
Yeah.
be like very in tune. So yeah, I will eat some junk food from time to time, but not as regularly as I used to. It's
Yeah.
very, it's very rare.
Yeah.
Very rare.
I'm like I always preach to everyone in my videos. I'm like 80, 90, percent whole foods clean. And then
Hmm.
like I
Hmm.
allow myself like 10 to 15%, maybe 20, just depends on the season of naughty treats, I call them. Because it's just a good balance for me. Every now and then the sister just wants something,
Yeah,
naughty.
no, absolutely.
um,
Man.
but
Especially
majority of my
right.
diet is clean and whole foods. You know what I'm saying? It's a good balance.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah.
You know, same here. Like my friends know me, people that's very close to me, like, nah, Scott's not going, Scott's not touching that, Scott's not eating that. And they know me, like, nah, I'm not doing that. Especially
Hmm.
when I go out, into the nightlife once in a while and, everything's around me and stuff like that. I don't care. Like, I'm not touching that. Like,
Yeah.
it's not happening,
Yeah.
So I definitely keep myself accountable for sure. But like,
Hmm.
when you go to like great example, I host vegan deals. So, I'm at a vegan food
You're
festival
right.
and man, I want some alkaline burrow fries. Yeah, eat that. Yeah,
That
especially if it's
sounds
alkaline
healthy though.
burrow. Is
That
it
sounds healthy.
is it it's
It
like a
didn't even
it's
sound
like
like you
it's
said alkaline.
alkaline it's fries, it's fries. So like for me, fries is like
It's just potatoes.
junk food. Fries is junk
I
food, you know what I'm saying? But it's a
know it is
healthy,
because
it's
of
a
the
very
oil.
healthy version of the junk food.
Yeah, because of the oil. The
Yeah,
fries are fried in oil. That's what
grapeseed
makes them
oil.
junk food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to know you're human and
I
you treat
yeah,
yourself every now and then. I
was.
like to hear that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I like that.
Yeah.
Um, okay, last but not least, talk
Mhm.
about your training and coaching. Like, are you a full-time
Mm.
trainer? Just talk about your services and how people can get assistance with that and all that good stuff.
Absolutely, yes. I'm full-time online coach, my life is so busy, so I don't really have time to like do the one-on-ones. So I do online coaching. And, even that's what I was like really, really doing during the pandemic. Of course, you can't see nobody, face to face because it's the pandemic. But yeah,
Hmm.
just reach out to me on my website, www.scottbernhard.com. And I online coach all across the world for people that is looking to transition into the vegan lifestyle, or even if you're not vegan as well too. I don't judge anyone because before anyone was vegan, there was a non-vegan or whatever. But I can definitely help you, reach your goals from a holistic perspective and a way of life as far as your wellness. So definitely check me out on my website, www.scottbernhard.com. Also, check out the YouTube channel as well too. Um, the YouTube channel, Instagram is cool. Instagram is a cool platform, but for me, if you really want to learn, YouTube is where the knowledge seekers go. So check out my
Mm-hmm.
YouTube channel. We're almost at 500,000 subscribers. Almost.
Woo!
Yes, almost at. Thank you. Yes, yes. So we're almost at 500,000 subscribers, which is a great feat. And YouTube is where it's at. Like I will post things on Instagram here and there, but if you really want to get in-depth information and you really want to tap in with me, is the YouTube
Mm-hmm.
channel for sure. Like I do interviews on there. I talk about certain things. That's where you're gonna
Yeah.
see the what I eat in a day raw vegan video as well too. Um, yeah, yeah.
I
What
really
else?
liked your interview with Orville. I'll be reaching out to
Ah,
him.
yes,
Yeah, I'll be
yes. The
booking
OG.
him
Yeah,
too.
Orville.
He's cool. I really enjoyed your video. You guys did a really good job. That was really
Thank you.
encouraging, inspiring, and all that good stuff. You did really good.
I've known Orville since 2017.
Oh yeah?
I've known Orville since 2017. So, I've built relationships with these people and just, interacting with another human being from the next. And for me, like you were saying before, I love to do the interviews because I want to help tell people stories,
Mm-hmm.
and also make it more relatable to those out there that's looking for help and seeking help and just need somebody that they can relate to and somebody be like, if they did it, then I could do it as well too. But yeah,
Yeah.
I saw him the other day. I saw Orville the other day and we spoke and we laughed or anything like that. And he was just like, yeah, we need to do a second one. So
Yeah.
we're working
Part 2.
on a date where we can like do another sit down and talk kind of interview and just educate the people. I say, for me, my passion comes from knowing that our people or people in general will perish for a lack of knowledge. That's what drives me. So, you said something
That's in the Bible.
about, keeping the knowledge and the information is selfish. It is extremely selfish.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to knowledge and information that needs to be spread across the community. I find it extremely selfish. So me, I want to be the total opposite of that. Whether I do that through, my content, whether I do that from speaking to people face to face, this is me, so yeah.
That's what's up. Spread the word. Get
Spread
the
the
word
word.
out. Yes. Keep touching lives.
You don't
Good
have
job.
to be a victim to the chronic illnesses and the chronic diseases that they say is irreversible or they're looking for a cure. You don't have to be. It's all about like how bad do you want to heal? How bad do you want to become the best version of yourself? That's what I always tell people. So once you find the answer for that, and that's when you're ready to make the change. That's when you're ready to move. Because from my understanding is that certain foods and certain products is literally a drug. People are drugged out. People are addicted to these foods that have that has the carcinogens that activate the cancer cells, that the foods that's allowing the diabetes to even activate and to amplify even more. You got to break away from those curses. You got to break away from those shackles that's been keeping you held down for far too long. So that's it, man.
Well, that was a way to end the podcast. Thank you for that. That was a great, powerful ending.
Yeah.
Scott,
Pleasure.
thank you, and more thank you so much for coming on my platform today to talk about your journey. I hope you guys were inspired. Make sure you follow Scott's Barnyard. I'll put his name in here. You guys go follow him and check out his bio.
Wait, do
you
do a lot of juicing? Oh,
wait.
Yeah, I do.
Camellia
do a lot of juicing?
Wait, before you say that, Camellia said he is too fine and Jamaican, Caribbean. Like she did all caps. Okay, but yeah, somebody did ask about the juicing, and then I have to bring it to a close because I have to go on live again in 14 minutes.
All right. No, yeah. You're gonna have a very successful live for sure.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to answer the question about the juicing?
Yeah. From time to time I'll juice. And from time to time I'll juice. It's a lot of work, but I'll do it from time to time. And sometimes I'll juice like watermelon and ginger. It's like one of my favorite things to juice, watermelon and ginger.
That sounds good.
That
sounds hella refreshing.
It's very refreshing, especially when you drink it in the morning. Your body just be like, you know, like just charged up.
Your body be
so
singing.
I do yeah, exactly.
You know,
and anything in this liquid state is just gonna absorb much more quicker into the body.
Yeah.
So I juice from time to time.
Yeah.
I do love buying juices, fresh juices for sure. But I'm outside. If I'm not juicing, I'm like, okay, I'll just buy the juice,
Yeah, that's not your thing, but you do it every now and then.
Yeah, I do it every now and then. Yeah. Especially, listen, when you juice and then you got to do the cleaning up
it's a
lot.
It's too much. I'm sorry. I'm too lazy for that.
I see everybody with their famous Nama juicer. I'm like, Nama, hit me up, man.
I'll just drink smoothies and keep my fiber. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, thank you again, Scott. Appreciate you, King. You guys, I'm doubling up this weekend. Tomorrow I'll be interviewing Marvin Allred, who is a fruitarian who lost about 40 pounds, changed his mindset and his body. So we're going to talk to him tomorrow, my plant-based with Nicole. Also, I'll be going live again in about 12 minutes for my bi-weekly Q&A I do with Remsen at Tribe by Noir.
Awesome.
We go live. Do you know him?
No.
Tribe by Noir. Okay, he's a high raw vegan nutritionist. So he and I go live every 2 weeks. It's called Bowling for Fruit. We usually eat our fruit and answer questions. He does most of the answering because he's the one who's smart. No, but anyway, thank you again, Scott. I really appreciate you, and you have a blessed day, and I'll see you on the gram.
Yes, ma'am.
Looking out for your wonderful videos, and I love them performance videos. It's always so fun to watch you getting your groove on. Hey.
I just do what I do, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. All right. Thank you.
All right now. Peace.
Bless you. See you next time.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, again for joining today. Make sure you follow my guest at Scott Bernhard.
Yes.
Make sure you follow him. Check him out if you're interested in coaching or training. Go to his bio, and I'm pretty sure you can get everything you need there. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Plant Based with Nicole at 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. EST. And if you're around, I'll be on live again in 11 minutes. So I will for a Q&A. So I'll see you guys. God bless you, and peace.
Peace.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Scott.
All right now, Nicole.